Ongoing mega projects in Kenya. The top ongoing mega construction projects in Kenya that will change the face of the country, improve the economy, develop the country's infrastructure, assist Kenya in achieving sustainable development goals in accordance with international agreements, and last but not least, improve the standard of living of Kenyans. Kenya is one of sub-Saharan Africa's most important construction centers. According to BMI research, large construction projects in Kenya would help raise the country's construction industry by 8.7% in 2017 and remain stable until 2026. Today, we'll take a look at some of Kenya's ongoing megaprojects. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Africa Reloaded before we begin the countdown. Kansa Technology City, Kenya. Kansa Technology City is a smart city project that will be built in the country's eastern region. The project, which is part of the country's Vision 2030 vision, is expected to create 17,000 high-paying direct jobs and 68,000 indirect jobs once completed. The project, which is 64 kilometers south of Nairobi, is modeled after Silicon Valley in the United States, hence the name African Silicon Savannah. Business process outsourcing, software development, data centers, disaster recovery centers, call centers, light manufacturing businesses, and research institutions are among the industries targeted. The project will cost $14.5 billion. The LAPSET Corridor Program. The LAPSET Corridor Program, which connects Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan, is Eastern Africa's largest and most ambitious infrastructure project. The overall cost of this megaproject, which consists of 7 critical infrastructure projects, is estimated to be over $13 billion. Lamu Port, the Lamu Ethiopia-South Sudan roadway, the Lamu Juba-Addis Ababa Railway, an oil refinery, and a 2,240-kilometer pipeline connecting oil fields in South Sudan to the refinery at Lamu Port are the primary components. It also includes the creation of a 1,100-megawatt power line and a 185-kilometer water supply line in Lamu, Isiolo, and Lokachogyo, as well as the construction of airports in the resort cities. Kenya Standard Gauge Railway. Kenya is spending $9.9 billion to build a 969-kilometer standard gauge railway from Mombasa to Malaba. This project has been described as one of Africa's largest and most ambitious transportation infrastructure projects. The project's first phase, which runs 472 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi and cost $3.27 billion, was finished at a cost of $1.5 billion, while Phase 2A, which runs 120 kilometers from Nairobi to Naivasha, cost $1.5 billion. At a cost of $3.7 billion, the railway line will be extended to Kisumu. However, due to a lack of funds, the project has been placed on hold. Nairobi-Mombasa Highway Expansion Project, Kenya. The 2-lane Nairobi-Mombasa highway is being converted to a dual carriageway to alleviate traffic congestion between Nairobi, Kenya's capital, and Mombasa, the country's largest port city. The Nairobi-Mombasa highway transports an estimated 95% of cargo from Mombasa's harbor. The total cost of the project is projected to be $3 billion. The roadway, which is being developed by China Road and Bridge Corporation, CRBC, runs from Mlolongo to James Gichuru in Westlands, connecting Jakaya to the CBD. The road is being built by CRBC as a public-private partnership, PPP, with a 30-year concession period, which includes 3 years of construction. Mombasa Port Expansion. The project entails the development of the second phase of Mombasa Port's second container terminal. The project was supposed to begin in January 2018. Kenya Ports Authority, KPA, received a $339 million loan from the Japanese government to help fund the project in late 2017. Phase 1, which has a handling capacity of 550,000 TEU, was finished in September of last year. The container's second phase will add another 450,000 20-foot equivalent units to its capacity, TEUs. Pinnacle Towers. Haas Petroleum and White Lotus, two significant Dubai-based investors, are spearheading the project, which is located on Upper Hill, Nairobi's fast-growing financial center. The 70-story Pinnacle Towers will feature a 4- to 5-story Hilton hotel, 20 floors of offices, 200 residential units, 3-story underground parking, a gambling zone, a 3-story luxury retail, a helipad, and Africa's highest viewing deck. The project is expected to cost $200 million in total. After running into legal complications, the Pinnacle Hilton has been put on hold. Kaifu Oil Terminal. The facility, which is now under construction in Mombasa, will be operational by December, allowing larger volumes of fuel products to enter and exit Kenya. When completed, the new Kaifu Oil Terminal will have 4 berths capable of handling crude oil, heavy fuel oil, aviation fuel, gasoline, and diesel imports and exports. Turkanalamu Pipeline. Wood Group plc, a British energy services company, has finished design work on a large pipeline that would transport crude oil from Turkana's Lokichar oil field to Lamu's port. Kenya contracted the company in March 2018 to carry out the front-end engineering design for the 824-kilometer pipeline, and it has delivered 2 design choices. The first option, which includes a pipeline with onshore storage, will cost 120 billion shillings, while the second option, which includes floating storage, will cost 110 billion shillings. Dongo-Kundu Bypass. Fujita Corporation Mitsubishi Corporation, a Japanese consortium, is working on Phase 2 of the Dongo-Kundu Bypass in Mombasa. The SH25 billion dual carriageway project includes the construction of an interchange on the Likoni-Lunga-Lunga route as well as the construction of 2 bridges, one at Mwash spanning 660 meters and the other at Mtesa reaching 1,440 meters. These are Kenya's current megaprojects. I'm sure it's not surprising for a country to have megaprojects, but those in this country demonstrate how the country's development will exceed our expectations in the next years. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and if you haven't already, turn on your notifications for new videos, please do. Thank you for viewing, and stay tuned for more educational videos in the future.